All right, guys, this will be part two in our look at identity theft and just looking at different ways that identity theft occurs and how to prevent it. Now, what I think you guys should really focus on here is this part, okay? How to prevent it. Um, we'll move on real quickly. All right. So, how does it occur? Well, maybe somebody fraudulently orders one of your credit reports. You get a free one each year, and you probably should check that, use that. Don't just leave them lying around. File them, shred them when you're done, whatever you need. We'll get more into the importance of credit reports here in the next unit, but just know that some people at times could order that without your knowledge. So make sure you maintain it. The three big credit reporting agencies now are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Um, these are the when you order a credit report, it's where you these are where you get them from. You'll have a order of three in one, and what that means is that each one of these companies gives your credit score, and they combine them, and you get to see all the reports in one. It is possible to get a credit report from one, and it is possible that each one of these will have different information on you based on who reports to them. So just be aware that there are three major credit reporting agencies: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Now, you look at identity theft through the mail. Somebody comes in and swipes a bill or something like that from your mailbox. Um, how do you prevent it? Use the post office, and get your mail on time. If you go on vacation, this is a big one. Put a hold on your mail, and you can go pick it up when you come back, just so it's not piling up in your mailbox. This one I think is pretty self-explanatory. You get your wallet stolen or your purse stolen. Um, what do you do? Well, don't just put it out, hang it out in plain sight. If you're at a restaurant or something, ladies, make sure you kind of tuck it away. You have a good handle on it. And really, I think the one of the biggest things is to do this. Carry only what you need. Um, don't have your social security card in your wallet and stuff like that. Just carry what you need. Okay. All right. Now, bills. What do they do? Well, they swipe information off of your bills that they could use to steal your identity. Okay. Simple stuff: account numbers, name, phone, address, social security numbers, or these parts of them. How do you prevent it? Don't leave your stuff lying around. And pay attention to when your bills should come. And if they're all there on time, you're good. If you haven't gotten a bill and you normally get it around a certain part of the month, you may want to contact the service that you use. All right, we're gonna go over this because I don't know how many people use calling cards anymore, but I would imagine very few. So there we go. All right, passwords now. Um, really, what you're looking at is passwords to your email, passwords to your online banking accounts, stuff like that. Um, even things like Facebook. You've seen fraud with people being able to hack into Facebook and saying, "Oh, I'm lost," or "There's an emergency. Please send money," and then they intercept that. you know, Change your passwords up. I think it's a good idea. Um, it's also probably a good idea to make sure that you don't have them all in one spot, all written down in one spot that somebody can locate them. Um, and just kind of keep them to yourself. All right. This is one that really you can't control a whole lot because it deals with employee records at work. Um, and then we have a room in school here where all your records are under lock and key and nobody can access it really, um, unless you're escorted, all that stuff. But just make sure you check and I guess ask your employer. As long as your records, your W-4s and stuff like that are all secured, you should be fine as long as everybody's honest. Okay. Pre-approved credit offers when you get a little older, tear them up, shred them. Um, cut up the cards if you don't have them. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Your bank account info. Now, maybe from checks, maybe from online banking stuff. Again, use different passwords. Make sure you're diligent about where you're putting your statements. If you're getting paper statements, if you're getting electronic statements, make sure you know where those are stored on your computer, stuff like that. Um, this is one that I think is also important. If you can do it, if you use CheckSlot, pick them up at the bank. Don't have them mailed. That increases the chance of that information getting stolen. Okay, I think the holy grail of all this stuff is your social security number, because really that's to the government. That's who you are. You are that number. Um, don't give it out. Um, don't carry it around. You can ask for, well, before your driver's license numbers for some states used to be your social security number. They've changed that now for the most part because of the availability of this to get stolen. But just make sure it's not on your any identifying information for you. Okay. Um, ATM cards, things like that. Don't keep your PIN with your ATM card. Okay. Make sure you keep your PIN someplace else. I had a friend whose wallet was stolen. They had a little card in their wallet that had the PIN number for their ATM credit card, and just it wasn't good. So just remember, try to prevent as much as you can. And really, it's just, I think, more being organized and making sure you know where everything is and kind of being a little varied in your passwords and stuff like that. So, all right, we will end there, guys. Thank you.